Hi my loves, welcome back to another video on my page, and can we just take a moment and appreciate the fact that I'm back to film again? I feel so excited for me. It's been so long. I finally finished school, so I'm like so excited. So today I did this look. It is featuring the TooFaced Chocolate Bar palette. It is one of my favorite palettes. This look is a look that I have loved to do since this summer. It is one of my go-to looks. I've never had a go-to look before. This is definitely one of them. It really works in the warm tones and some reds. It helps green eyes, blue eyes, hazel eyes, any kind of eye color pop. These are like colors that are going to enhance any kind of eye shade, and this is really such a warm look. It's going to look good on so many skin tones and eye shapes, and I show you how to get this really sweet precise line using tape. It's really awesome technique. You'll almost never want to go back to freehanding your eyeshadow ever again, except I have to because I'm a makeup artist and I can't use tape on a client. So I hope you like this look. If you want to see how to get it, it's super easy peasy. Just kidding. No makeup is easy peasy. It's all about learning how to do makeup. So I think this is a wearable look for a lot of people. If it's not a wearable look for you, I'm so sorry. Maybe you can just appreciate the art of it. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If I ever upload ever again. I'm just kidding. I'm trying really hard. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I love you so much. Goodbye. Hello my loves, welcome back to another video on my page, and welcome back to filming again. It's been so long and it sucks. I'm so excited to be back filming. Because it's been such a large gap between when I last filmed and when I'm filming now, I'm a freelance makeup artist and so many things have changed. So I just want to update all of those things. That's what I want this first filming to be, because there are so many things. I look back at my previous videos and I'm like, oh my god, why did I do that? Why did I think that looked good? So, or just things that I've learned as being a makeup artist and being involved in the makeup artist community. So that's what this first thing is going to be. So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize, and I'm going to use my Cetaphil moisturizing cream for dry, sensitive skin. Now, as the winter season is coming, my skin is getting a lot more dry. So I just want to make sure that I'm going to moisturize my face all the way around. And while your moisturizer sits in, because you want your moisturizer to sit into your face for about 5 minutes before you continue on, I'm going to put on some chapstick. I am going to prime my face using my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is in Luminizing, so I'm going to use about that much. So I'm just going to tap this into my T-zone and all around my face after that. And then after that, I'm just going to mix up a concoction of whatever foundations I want to use for the day, because honestly, I have about 2, 4, 6 foundations over here, and I just kind of mix them all together and just kind of customize my shade and finish. I just mix it together on the back of my hand. That's just what I like to do. And then I just go whack all over my face. So I want to mention my new favorite brush, the Sigma Angled Kabuki brush. This is the F84. This is like my favorite foundation brush, because the other one that I liked was just that was another angled one, but end was so sharp it would hurt. Oops. So I really like this one because it doesn't hurt so much, and I can move this foundation around really easily with it. So I get the first layer spread across my face and blend it out and all of that good stuff, and then I go in and just take like a little bit off my hand, just a little bit, and then like in an area where I need more coverage, here, I will just pat it in. Try not to build up too much foundation on my under eye area or across my eyes. I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have mine in Custard. So with this, I'm just going to take it right under the under eye and down in a little triangle. This is going to give you that really awake look. It's also going to help highlight the face. So that's how I put mine in. And then I'm going to go in with my contour brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to pat that, and I'm going to pat it up around the eye and over the eye too. Then I go into my brows. So I'm going to go in first with my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and this is in dark brown. I'm going to start out with the lightest color. So what I'm going to do is take a spoolie, brush my brows into place. So for me, I brush my front ends up and then the rest over sideways. What I do, so you can see I have this bit right here. I had like a zit that went in here and this hair like doesn't really grow back. I hate it. So I'm going to go in with an angled brush and that light color, and I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to start by flicking the color up with the hair. And then I'm going to go along with the hair. Yesterday I sent my boyfriend off to go get us lunch, and he said, I'm going to wait a couple minutes. And I said, well, why? Because I was doing my makeup, and he said, well, you're not going to be done with your eyebrow by the time I get back, and I don't want to have to wait for you and have your food get cold. What a sweet guy. A man who knows the importance of an eyebrow. Keep that man. Now, there's a huge debate in the makeup world over an ombre eyebrow. You know what I say? Makeup it changes with the seasons, just like fashion. If an ombre brow is what you like, then frickin' do an ombre brow. Because makeup is about feeling confident when you go out. So there should honestly be no debate over this. Women feel confident doing it. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I wasn't a huge fan of leggings until they came into the fashion trend. That's just the same thing with makeup. There are trends. I'm just going to go into my brow wiz just because that's what I've been doing the past couple of days. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. And I'm just going to bring that all over the bottom lid with my finger. So I do this thing called taping. So I've already done my tape. What I basically do is I take little pieces of tape, Scotch tape just like this, and you just take off however much you want, maybe like that. Then put it on the back of your hand. I do this so many times to take away that stick. So I line it up with the bottom lash line, and I follow where that line would go. And this just like sticks to the cream products. That's what it does. So the first thing I'm going to start with is a Japanesque eyeshadow, and this is in color, doesn't have it. It doesn't matter. I'm just using a light colored, cream colored eyeshadow. And I am going to start with this. I'm just going to put my highlight down. This is going to help with all the blending that I'm going to do. This is the TooFaced Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm going to go into this color right here. It's got a red undertone. Not exactly sure of the color, but this red one right here with this red undertone. I'm going to go in with a huge fluffy brush, and I'm going to bring that in the crease, and I'm going to work that in the upper crease all the way across. This is my go-to look. I've never had a go-to look before. I will always change up my eyeshadows. So you can go over this tape. That's what it's there for. It's there as a guard. Now this is from Beauty Brands. The brand is called Cocoa, I think. This one is in Sweetheart Shimmer. It is like a red orange. I'm just going to go in with a more tapered blending brush, which means it comes more to a point. I'm going to take this eyeshadow, this red one, on that blending brush, and I'm going to work it more towards the actual crease and build up that red intensity. And I'm going to focus more of the color out here, and I'm bringing it down in like this L shape. And then from the Chocolate Bar palette, I'm going to go into this brown right here. It's a medium toned brown. I'm going to go into a MAC 217 blending brush, and it is a nice tapered brush too. And I'm going to work that halfway across the crease and also down in this corner. As you can see, guys, I am not being super precise with my blending, and that is fine. You don't need to be. Take your initial blending brush and blend it all out. With another one of my Sonia Kashuk brushes, it's kind of like a flat, kind of pointed brush, and I'm going to go into the darkest brown in this palette. It is super pigmented, so just be careful. Make sure to give your brush a flick before you apply it to your eyes, because you don't want this color going everywhere on you. And I'm going to start right where that tape is, and I'm going to bring it right up to where the crease is, and I'm kind of like flicking it across and bringing it just a little bit into that crease. If you plan to do black liner with this look, really just make sure you bring up that intensity, because it can be erased by black liner. I'm just going to go back in to my dark red color, and I'm just going to focus this on the blending. I'm going to use this as my blending color just to blend everything up and across again. Flat shader brush. And I'm going to go into this shimmering pink right here from the palette. And I'm going to place that not all the way over here. It's towards like the middle of the lid. Pack that on in the middle, right up to the crease, no higher. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to go into another cocoa color. This one is in Sinner. It's a shimmer, and I totally broke mine. This is one of my favorite colors for freelancing. This is what it looks like now. Ooh! And I'm just going to work that color right here on this inner corner, just to really highlight it. This is a super shiny, highlighted color, and I just bring it up just a little bit and down. In with my Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Eye Booster Serum Liner, and this one's an ultra black. And then I go in with my NYC eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, and this is in black. This is like one of the darkest liners, and it lasts a super long time, but I never do this first because it's so liquidy that I just wouldn't get a good line. So I use this to go over my liner. And then take off your tape. How cool does that look though? Take a little bit of my concealer and just pat it in and fix those spots. That Sonia Kashuk one we used for the darkest color, but I am going to go in with this brown that we used. So look up and drag it right along your lash line. And then to smoke that out, I'm going to go into the red cocoa color. Same brush, just a little bit lower. Go in with my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil and O2 Hot Chocolate, and I'm just right on the lash line. Just a little bit right here in the outer corner. Gonna draw just a little bit and smudge that in with my brush. I am going to take my NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and this one is in Naturally Beige, a big Eco Tools face brush, and what I'm going to do is just bounce it in the T-zone. Because I don't want my face completely matte. My cat just jumped out a window to get a squirrel that he was not going to get. So this is where I have changed also a lot. So I used to use, holy shit, this broke. My chocolate Soleil. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm gonna not cry. I'm not gonna cry. I don't know why that broke. I used to use my chocolate Soleil bronzer as my contour powder. I no longer do that. That is not a good contouring powder. Do not contour with a bronzer. I will show you next what you contour with. So I'm going to use this as a bronzer. So I'm going to do similar areas, except if I was going to contour, I would stick right in this hollow, but I'm not. So I turned my brush, so I'm brushing it up on the cheek as well, and all the way around the head. So this is my Inglot palette that I created. It's the Freedom System palette. So, yes, these are eyeshadows, but you can use them on your face. That's just fine. This color right here is more gray in tone. When you think about shadows, they are not brown. They are gray in nature. So what we're going to use is a gray tone. So I'm going to use this color right here and my brush. This is my Pro Contour brush by Sephora. And I'm just going to get just a little bit on that and take my cat hair off and put it right where I want my hollows to be. Now my hollow is actually here, but I like to bring my contour up just a little bit higher, just because I like a more elevated cheek structure. And just right here on the temples. So this is by YBF, Your Best Friend. I got it off of Haute Look. This is the Neutralizing Pressed Yellow Powder. It looks like this. This is such a fine milled powder. It is not thick. When you like rub it between your fingers, it's like, woof. It's so slick. It's like, it fills in lines. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush and I take this and I just set right underneath my eyes. Now for my blush, I am going to use my Pure Minerals blush, Natural Born Night. And I'm gonna have a no-name brush that I got from like TJ Maxx. So this is like a super natural color. I'm just going to keep it nice and natural on the cheeks. And because I like that, oh, you just went outside in the cold look, I just do just a little bit over my nose. For my highlight, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. And this is in Pink Diamonds. Do a fiber brush. And put that on the highest points. Bring it around like a C. I'm going to bring it down the center of the nose and a little bit on the very bottom of my chin. For my lips is I'm going to line it with my MAC liner, and this is in Boldly Bare. Then I'm going to go over that with my Wet n Wild lipstick, and this was in Bare It All. And then I'm going to put my mascara on, and I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Colossal Mascara, my favorite mascara of all time. If you've been watching me, you probably know that. I'm going to spray my face. It's just to set the makeup in so you don't look like a cake head. This is the eyes, the slightly overlined lips, my zit you can still see through, the brows, the contour, everything. This is one of my absolute go-to looks. I hope you guys liked it. I'm so sorry I haven't filmed in a while. I'm gonna try and do it. I miss doing it so much. I hope you've all been doing well. I miss you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Like, hugs and kisses from me to you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.